Well, it's June 16th today. We have a pollination that we did a couple days ago. This probably won't be my keeper, but there's always a possibility that the one down the line is going to be no good. So we're going to leave that fruit on just in case. But if that was going to be my keeper, I'm going to kind of show you guys the vine pattern I'm going to be doing this year. And this is very reminiscent of what Mendy does. So you can see my stump is over here, and I'm gonna try to insert some lines somewhere and kind of describe to you with lines visually to show you what we're doing. So all these secondaries over here, they're gonna come back in a pitchfork pattern. All the way up to that pumpkin, all these are coming back into a pitchfork pattern. And then up here where the main vine's gonna continue to run, again, my little fruit's right there. I'm going to take these secondaries and run them into a forward-facing pitchfork pattern. So you see how I have the pitchfork pattern coming this way with the vines behind the pumpkin, and I have a pitchfork pattern going forward with the vines in front. That leaves me an opening right here. All right? So with that opening, what I'm going to do is the secondary that's right on the fruit junction, I'm going to take that secondary and I'm going to bend it back around. And I'm going to train that secondary in a Christmas tree pattern coming back this way. So I'm going to try to hold the camera as best I can, and hopefully I'll have nice drawings up here for you guys to visualize what I'm doing. That makes sense? This secondary, when I did videos in 2018, I showed you guys how to wrap this secondary around. But basically this secondary right here, I'm gonna focus, buddy. I'm gonna flip that guy, and he's gonna run this way. And the thought process behind that is, if we can have 3 junctions by the stem of that fruit that have foliage, lots of foliage and power behind the vine, a lot of flow coming in, that'll give you extra power or nourishment to the fruit. So that's the plan this year. I may not do that with all the pumpkins, but with this plant, definitely I want to try it on this plant and this plant over here. Typically what I'll do is instead of pitchfork patterning forward, I'll come out Christmas tree, and then I'll just train this secondary just straight back. But I think with this pattern that I came up with, and seeing as how Mendy did something similar, but I feel like with this pattern, I could get, I think this could give me a little bit extra oomph. This is that same plant I was just showing you how I'm going to do the pattern on. But right here, you can see I have my future pumpkin that I intend for this to be my keeper, but you can see how I'm bending this secondary around. If you get it while it's young, it'll be a lot easier, and you're less likely to snap it. I actually snapped the secondary on this plant over here, the secondary by the pumpkin. I was trying to bend it over, and I was a little bit late, so maybe I'll put a video up here or a picture, but I snapped that guy off. So now this guy over here, I'm not going to have that secondary that wraps around. So what I'm going to end up doing is, the pumpkin's right. I just pollinated this pumpkin yesterday. Pumpkin's right there. This secondary right here, I'm going to train this secondary out, and this will be my Christmas tree pattern. And all these guys are going to go backwards. You see how I already have a bunch of them already wrapped around. So all these guys are going to come and get wrapped around. And this guy will Christmas tree pattern out, fill in all this area, and I'll have that all filled in by day 30 of this pumpkin. Right now we're on day 1 technically, so I got 30 days to get some foliage grown. Looks like we've got a storm rolling in. Hopefully not. I'm actually going to be spraying fungicides, so hopefully it's just overcast and we're not getting rain. I didn't see any rain in the forecast, but it definitely looks like those clouds are dark. I'm going to be doing Eagle 20, and this is my go-to systemic fungicide for prevention. I'm going to be doing 1 tablespoon for 4 liters of water. And I'm also going to put my insecticides in here right away too. So I'll do a fungicide and insecticide spray all in one go. I'm going to be doing TriStar, and I'll do the 4 milliliters, I believe it is. Look at my bottle. I just cut this out, but I got my bottle in my car, and I think it's 4 milliliters or something like that. Oh, quarter fluid ounce. So I go up to the quarter for my 4 liters. It doesn't say that it does like the dosage per acre, and I don't know, like 3-4 years ago I did the math, and it came out to a quarter fluid ounce per my 4 gallons. And I have no clue how I calculated that, but I sat down one day and I did it, and that's what I came up with. So I've always done a quarter of a fluid ounce per 4 liters. So we're gonna mix this up and we'll spray the plants. We're gonna call that a day. Thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure you guys smash the like button, leave all your comments below, and make sure you share the video with all your friends, and subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already.